Hello again, this is Mike Graham of Integral Marketing, bringing you affiliate tips educating beginners and intermediates into the wonders and mysteries of affiliate marketing. So, it's Christmas Day tomorrow, and everything is about to turn off for a few days and go completely mental in other ways. It's time for reflection and to gather one's strength, I guess, and to have a well-earned rest. And if you're an entrepreneur, think about where you're going, where you've been, what little triumphs you've had, and what triumphs, major or minor, you're hoping for in the next passage of time. Now, a lot of people make a big noise about having year-long plans when it comes to this time of year, and they're busy assessing what happened to their last year plan and creating another year plan. And year plans are all very well and good if you can think that far ahead. Even having a 5-year plan is good if you can think that far ahead. Personally, I wasn't born with a crystal ball, though. So I really don't know what's going to intervene. Whereas creating more manageable chunks of time, to my mind, seems to make the most perfect sense, which is why you won't find me creating my year plan on and around December the 31st, because I just cannot be bothered to. But it'll just be a wish list to Santa. It will contain lots of amorphous desires. It'll be nebulous. It won't be specified. And quite frankly, it'll have all the compellingness of, a load of dreams, really. Nice and friendly but ineffectual. Whereas if I cut my time spans down to a smaller unit of time, and here I'm talking about 3-month times, 3 months. Now I can make my plans like they're for the next year over a period of 3 months. And that cuts it down into a manageable portion, whereby I'm not actually talking a load of rubbish to myself about my wish list. I'm coming up with something fairly concrete because I can think about what I want to accomplish in the next 3 months, because that's just 90 days. And if I do that, then I have a chance of hitting my targets and actually being quite happy with the plan I created and my success rate with it. Now, I hope you can see the difference in this. Now, this isn't original stuff. It was taught to me by 2 people called Brian Moran and Michael somebody, I can't remember. It's called the 12-week year or the 90-day year. And the thesis is that it's if you compartmentalize the year into 4 straight passages of 90 days and treat each 3-month segment like you would the year and create your plans, flesh them out a bit, and then have weekly targets and daily targets, then you've a reasonable chance of actually achieving your goals. Because is there anything worse than these nebulous goals that don't get achieved and somehow you've forgotten about it because a year is quite a long time ahead? Michael Lenny, I think that's his name. Anyway, it was a very, very good training course and I enjoyed it a lot. And I learnt a significant amount about time management anyway. There's nothing worse than having this great block of time stretching out. And the fact is, most people who have year plans for their work, they don't really do a stitch of work for the first 6 months, and then they start doing a few things, and then it's all go for the last 3 months when they virtually give themselves nervous breakdowns and stress themselves out. And the last couple of weeks are complete fever pitch. And And it sort of just seems like a waste of time, as big a waste of time as making a New Year's resolution. Now, this is a personal point of view. You don't have to take me up on this, but it is a suggestion that when you create plans that stretch far into the future, A, you can't be very specific with them, and B, you haven't got a dog's chance of fulfilling them anyway, because you don't really know where your business is going to go to after a couple of months, and you don't know when you're going to have a really good time and when you're not. And forward planning that is far too far into the future is just nebulous and wishful thinking. Anyway, that's my take on year-long plans. You may have other ideas, but I think being true to the basic plans you draw up requires that you keep the time frame short, and then you can just have a week-long target list, and you hit them every time or most of the time. And it doesn't just have to be in your business. You can extend it to other aspects of your life. Your physical exercises, your spiritual practice, your relationships even. And you can include all of them in this sort of map of your life, if you like. But when you have specific targets that are sort of there for each week, that makes the whole thing fairly concrete. It makes it realizable. And it's very important to be true to yourself in as much as the plans you make, they're not just a pie in the sky wish list that nobody's going to fulfill. Now, that's really all I want to say today, because we are coming up towards the end of the year, and a lot of people will be planning, and you may be persuaded to as well. So I made this short piece on the 3-month year just to put the seed of another idea into your mind and introduce you to other possibilities. Because, as I say, personally, I've always found the idea of planning ahead for a year just a load of old BS. And, I couldn't be bothered with it. Anyway, if you found this video at all useful, leave me a comment, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, because that would be very pleasant of you. There are free PDFs below, one of which is sort of fairly elementary. It's called Exposing the Myths if you're starting out or you want to make your business better. And the other one is about targeted traffic, and both of them are for free. And so if you go to the links below, that would be great. Anyway, I hope you have a great Christmas and everything else, and I'll be back with another video after Christmas. Thank you.